So we're going to look at a few more money questions today, and we're going to start throwing in some notes. So, first question. How many £1 coins will I get for 3 £5 notes? So we need to think, right, what is 3 £5 notes worth? So, if we have 3 times £5 notes, all right, we know that's 3 lots of 5, or if we're using a calculator, our 3 times 5, so that's going to be £15. Now my question is, how many £1 coins are in there? So if I have £15, I want to know how many £1 coins I have. So I'm dividing by 1. Now we know any number divided by 1 is itself. You can always double check on a calculator. 15 divided by 1 very quickly is 15. So I would need 15 coins for that question. Let's look at another one. So next question. How many £1 coins will I get for 1 £5 note, 2 £10, and a £20 note? So take a moment to think about this question here. So we have 1 £5, 2 £10, and we have 1 £20 note. So what we want to do is we want to look at this. Now, if I have one lot of 5, that's 1 times 5. If I have 2 lots of 10, that's 2 times 10. If I have 1 lot of 20, that's 1 times 20. So to work this out, 1 lot of 5 is going to be, I have £5. 2 lots of 10 is going to be £20. 1 lot of 20 is going to be £20. So altogether, I'm going to have £45. And I want to know how many £1 coins are in there. So what we're looking at, and I know most of you will know this one off the top of our heads, but I'm just showing you the method because we're going to change it up a bit. So how many £1 coins are in 45? Well, I'm dividing, and we know our answer would be 45 coins. I would need 45 £1 coins to get me £45. So let's make this a little bit more difficult. So we'll take it up a little notch. Now, let's look at our next question. So now, we don't want to know how many £1, we want to know how many £5 notes will I get for 4 £10 notes. So how many £5 notes will I get for 4 £10 notes? So, if we look at this question. So I have 4 lots of £10 notes. So when we're doing that, 4 times 10 is 40. So I'd have £40. All right, 4 times 10, we can see it's 40. And now I want to know how many 5s will I need. So if I have £40, how many £5 notes will go into there? So I'm dividing. So how many of these 5s will go into 40? So I can go 40 divided by 5, and that will give me 8. I need 8 £5 notes to give me £40. So that's how you do these questions. So let's give another one a try. So here, our question. How many £5 notes will I get for 2 £10 and 3 £20 notes? So pause the video, give it a little try, press play when you're ready. Okay, So this here, we had 2 10-pound notes. And then we had 3 20-pound notes. So we have to figure out how much this is in total. So 2 times 10 is 20. 3 times 20 is going to be 60. Again, if you want to use your calculator, you can use that to double check. So how much money am I going to have in total? Well, I'm going to have 80 pounds when I add this together. So I'm adding this up. Again, to double check, 2 times 10 is going to give me 20. Then I'm going to go 3 times 20, gives me 60. So then I add those together, and then it's going to tell me how much money I have all together. So all together I have 80 pounds. And I want to know how many 5-pound notes go into 80 pounds. So or how many 5-pound notes will I need? So I'm going to divide by 5 pounds. And when I do that, I'm going to get 16. I need 16 5-pound notes to make 80 pounds. So that's how we do these forms of questions. Let's look at the next one. Okay, so now we have Brian. Brian buys a grumpy meal from McD's at £3.24. What notes and coins might he use for this? So why don't you give me an example of one set of notes and coins he might use for this. So pause the video and press play when you're ready. Okay, so I have £3.24. Now there's many ways to think about this. I want to pay for this exactly. So I could use a £1 coin, and I can use a £2 coin. So that will give me the £3. And then another option could be, so well, now I need to have 20p, so I'll use 20p. And then perhaps I'll use two 2p coins to make the 4p. However, there's many other options. We could have still used £1 and £2. I should put pounds symbols there. So £1 and a £2 coin. And then I could use 2 10p coins to make the 20p. And I could have used a 2p coin and 2 1p coins. Maybe that's all I had. So there's many options to do this question, all right? And it's nice to think about how could you make this up and pay for this with the exact change. Let's look at one last question. So how many £2 coins will I get for 32 pounds? So pause the video. Press play when you're ready. Okay, so here I have 32 pounds, but unfortunately all they can do is pay me in £2 coins. So what I need to do is I want to know how many £2 coins are there in 32 pounds. This is a division. So I'm going to go 32 divided by 2, and as you can see, I'm going to get 16. So I would get 16 £2 coins to make 32 pounds.